I hate saying it out loud because it's kind of crazy. I feel like I wield a new power. Although I did low-key get hate crimed on the tube the other day, 100% honesty, this is not a move for male validation. Every time I caught my reflection in a mirror, I wasn't recognizing myself. I feel like I have given space to this darkness. It's just putting your bravery and badassery out there for the world to see. Hey, welcome back to Life with Oons. You may have seen that I shaved my head and I wanted to share how I felt and just the aftermath of shaving my head. And today I'm going to cover topics like the effects of going for the chop. I'm going to give you the lowdown on people's reactions to me shaving my head and the pros and cons of such a bold move. Today's video is a little bit more low budget. I don't have my lighting, I don't have my mic, and my skin is definitely not on fleek, so we're gonna do what we can. I thought we'd start straight up with the pros. So, first obvious one is it's so low maintenance. I love not having to brush my hair, not even having to think about it when I get up, not even having to think about hair care products anymore. It's so freeing. Also, the experience of drying your hair, you don't even need to dry your hair anymore. You just get out of the shower and you just do this for 5 seconds and it will dry within 2 minutes. I feel like I'm saving so much time. Another pro, your hair becomes the accessory. So I'm someone who's always really liked to accessorize my hair. I really like braiding it, I like experimenting with different hairstyles, and that's definitely something I'm gonna miss with short hair. But rather than accessorizing my hair becomes the accessory. With short hair I feel much more empowered to wear jewelry. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna accessorize for you. So there's a shift for me. It's more focused on jewelry. Honestly, it's giving mysterious. It's giving demure. It's giving mindful and dark and mysterious. I think the short buzz cut really plays into this sort of mysterious girl character arc. I definitely have a dark side. I think we all do. By shaving my head, I feel like I've given space to this darkness. This is getting on a bit of a deeper level. I feel like I have given space to this darkness that I never really allowed to let shine before. It's put out this darkness in the open and it's made me fear it less. It's made me accept it. It's made me embrace it more. And there's just something really magical about embodying that physical experience of letting things go. Take with that what you will. Speaking of character arcs, there's truly nothing more powerful than a woman with a buzz cut. It emphasizes that strong woman character arc. I'll get into people's reactions, and I have a lot to say about how women versus men have reacted to me. I can't really describe it very eloquently, but in some way it sometimes feels like people are almost not scared, but there's a sort of quiet respect, and it's cool. I thrive off it. I really love it. So I'd say I really enjoy this new identity that I've given myself. It adds this element of I don't give a fuck, I live for myself, I'm a strong independent woman. And I think that's really cool. I think that, like I was saying, you definitely command a lot more respect. And I don't know if that's just a psychological shift. I always feel like I've kind of had this confidence, but it's a whole new level with the buzz cut. It's just putting your bravery and badassery out there for the world to see. Okay, next pro. It accentuates your facial features. But beware, this is very dependent on your facial structure. If you have pronounced cheekbones, I think the Buzzcut's a really good move for you. However, just like adding in a little con, your skin kind of needs to be on fleek because there's nothing to hide behind. And look, look at this mess. Like, it's really fucking annoying me. When you have bad skin, it will pop a lot more. So your features pop, but so does your crappy features. So something to think about. If there's anything that you don't like or are insecure about your face, when you have no hair, it's definitely going to be more prevalent. The next point will be our gateway into the cons. But it's, in my eyes, both a pro and a con, depending on where you stand about this. You're going to get a lot less attention from men. There's no sugarcoating it. The standard for femininity is long, luscious hair. You will immediately... I hate saying it out loud because it's kind of crazy. And obviously, you know, this is not applicable to every single man out there. But you will immediately be less attractive to men when you remove this feminine beacon. More details on this when I deep dive into men's reactions. But why is it a pro though? So I'm queer and I had a lot of difficulty finding my queer identity. This move has just really allowed me to lean into my queerness. I think it has allowed me to let go of a lot of insecurity that I had around not feeling queer enough. Not that you need to shave your head to be more queer, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that it is something that has helped me feel more queer. Alright, let's talk about the cons. You're stuck with this for a while. So my hair actually grows really fast. We're like a month in now. It just has made me realize that my hair is going to be short for a long time. I know the awkward phase that's coming. Let me know if you'd be interested in having an update on the awkward phase. But it's something that really scares me because right now it's still just short and cool and easy. But when it gets to like, you know, that awkward sort of bowl cut era, and I know that in a few months there will definitely be moments where I'll be waking up looking like an absolute hedgehog. And that will take away a lot of the low maintenance. I feel like I'll have to slick my hair or just accessorize more so I can tame it. People will ask you if you're okay. I think we can all blame Britney for making the buzz cut synonymous with a mental breakdown. From my side, yes, it was a severe depression that spurred this desire to chop everything off. So I kind of just laugh it off and make a big joke out of it because that's my coping mechanism. But if you feel that this is something that you might be a little bit sensitive about, just think twice because you will get asked this question quite a lot. I'm going to divulge something that I am really self-conscious about. But in the spirit of transparency, I have a bit of a dandruff thing going on, and I thought that cutting off all my hair would make that better, but somehow I feel like it's made it worse. I feel like before my dandruff, it had more hair to get caught on, and now, like if I brush my hair back, I can just see little follicles falling, which is super gross. On the flip side, it is much easier to access your scalp for treatments, so I still need to get on that. It's gonna happen because it needs to happen. It took me a hot minute to get used to. For the first few weeks, every time I caught my reflection in a mirror, I just was so not used to it. I was having a little mini freak out. I wasn't recognizing myself in the mirror. And that is a very strange experience. It makes you feel, it's kind of otherworldly. It makes you feel very disconnected. On that note, let's talk about how this drastic change has affected my sense of self. I did think that the short hair was going to encourage me to sort of evolve and change my style and dress a little bit more mask. But actually it's been the opposite. I just really want to fuck with gender norms. I just really love that contrast between the two. It feels very rebellious. Now, let's talk about people's reactions. Let's start with men. Like I said, this is not a move for male validation. It's a move for femme, self, and queer validation. Okay, now I'm gonna be super real with you guys. From a young age, I know that I've been genetically blessed and I've always had a lot of male attention. And I don't know if the petite look or my slight tendencies to dress like a schoolgirl, but I get a lot of attention from old men. And since I shaved my head, poof, it's gone. It's gone. So 100% honesty is actually a huge relief for me. I actually feel much safer. Although I did low-key get hate crimed on the tube the other day. We were coming back from this lesbian festival with some friends, and there was a disgusting man on the tube that just started asking us if we were going to make out and then made a comment about my hair. So that wasn't nice. You'd expect more from London, honestly, but these people still exist everywhere. That's annoying. I guess that's the con of being visibly queer. Yay! Now let's move on to women, which is really what I'm excited to talk about. Shaving my head has felt like a golden ticket to being a girl's girl. It feels like a rebellious act that validates not just you, but all other women around you. And after the chop, all of my hopes came true. I get so much more attention from women and I get clocked by queer women a lot more. It's really nice being a lot more visible to your community. Now to focus on the reaction of those who are close to me. So interestingly, the reaction pre-chop was terrible. I mentioned in my last video that my mum just called it desecration. I asked if she might help me with the back because I assumed that it's gonna be kind of hard to get to, and she was like, I don't want to be part of this desecration. I also just had a lot of friends who just didn't understand the idea and kept asking me if I was okay. And so pre-chop, I had very little support, but I was just so determined to do this that I didn't care. And now, post-chop, the reaction has been overwhelmingly positive. Even my mom now loves it. She said that she actually even prefers me with short hair. I've had a very, very positive reaction to the bold move of shaving my head, and I think I'm lucky in the sense that it actually fit me kind of well, so people received it very well. So that's it. That's my feedback on having chopped my hair. If you are on the fence about it, I really recommend for you to just take the leap. It's been an incredibly memorable and powerful experience for me. The act of shaving my head myself as well was just incredibly liberating. If you have any questions or if there's anything that I've missed, please put them down in the comments. I hope you have a wonderful day.